I think that for so long our community has struggled with the question, what does AutismBC do? And this whole process has enabled us to be able to communicate who we are and what we stand for and what our values are. And that's, I think, what I really love about the new visual identity is that it really focuses in on our core values. Hi, my name is Julia, and I'm the Executive Director with AutismBC, and I'm here to talk today about our new visual identity. We work together with Rex Marketing and Design.
So AutismBC had run into a couple of challenges with their logo. First and foremost, they had discovered that they couldn't register a trademark for the logo. And when they were creating marketing materials, they also noticed as they were applying their existing logo that there was a lot of inconsistency in materials, which happens often in organizations that are run for an extended period of time by different groups of people. And they started to notice some inconsistencies in not just the visual identity, but the messaging of the brand overall. The discussion about the logo actually uncovered a deeper need that we needed to clarify, collaborate with the board and the head office at AutismBC and unify the message and ensure that the brand strategy was in place for them to create a strong, consistent presence and brand in the market and communicate to all their stakeholders consistently.
There were just so many audiences to talk to. There was the board, there were the members, individuals with autism, their families, the community at large, the neurotypical community, corporations that AutismBC was speaking to for fundraising. There were just a lot of different perspectives to take into consideration.
You're bringing it all back, there was.
They helped us to uncover our brand, and they took a deep dive into our identity, which made total sense because at the time when we started this project, we didn't have a ton of direction to give them on who we were and what our brand was. They really helped us to figure out what we stood for as an organization and how we could communicate that visually. And they were just really curious to learn and very connected to the cause. I could tell that their team really loved working with nonprofits and that it was something that they found very rewarding.
One of the things I remember that really stood out from the brand strategy was that the vision of AutismBC is to create an inclusive BC for individuals with autism and their families. But the thing with inclusivity is that it's only an inclusive society when you involve everybody in the conversation. And so it became apparent that we needed to build a brand visually and in the message that related to and spoke to all of those different groups.
We needed to design a visual identity that would make AutismBC stand out from the other autism networks in the community because there are so many who are providing really great services to the autism community, but it was confusing when you were at events. You couldn't really tell who was who because the branding kind of melded together. So we needed them to stand out in that way. We also needed to have the logo and the visual identity as a whole better represent the brand's redefined impact that we discovered through that brand strategy. We also wanted to create a mark that was more recognizable so that the brand could increase its awareness with the public. As well, we wanted to develop a more consistent visual language so that all of AutismBC's materials and collateral could have a consistent look and feel, and people would start to recognize the brand through all of the marketing touch points that they have.